Hello and welcome back to daily planning for Bitcoin and gold. Sorry for my voice, it's a bit scuffed. I just woke up. Sorry. Today is the 7th of April 2026. Okay, so yesterday we actually got our alarm triggered, but it was on 23 o'clock, which is around 6 a.m. on my time. I was definitely asleep, so I didn't trade this. I faded, of course. I was asleep. But um, let's see, our box of imbalances holds currently, but this is not looking very good actually. And also, actually, if we think about it, we could get ourselves some kind of front run here. So I just check on the 30 minutes block. It should be an SP here. So on the first attempt, I already told you before that if we see our 2024 VA, especially the value area high, gets retested once more, it's gonna be having little to no reactions because it's been tested like multiple and bazillion tons of times. This has been tested here. Try this one has been bridge 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth, like lots of times. See, so on the first attempt to break this VA, it will be having little to no reaction. As I've stated before, my prediction is that, and it came true. It did break with force, which such a huge volume, and it fills almost the entirety of the SP. If I saw the SP, then my additional trade plan would be to have some kind of reaction here, which SP or single print usually gets filled and gets visited. That's one of the POIs that people that were using TPO usually use that as a confluence. But it's okay. We missed the trade and we missed the trade plan. Nothing to think about it. Don't think too hard. And now we're moving on. Let's make our own trade plan for the day. Okay, so we're gonna remove this. And for gold itself, I still have a firm believer, but my PO is so far away, I don't think it's gonna get reach or tap anytime soon. But it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna remove that. Let's start. Okay, first of all, we're currently having to struggle after this pump. So personally, in my opinion, if this kind of PA goes on, I'm pretty sure we're gonna retest for this weekly VWAP, some kind of attempt. If this fails to hold, you're gonna see yourself back into this particular area. Why? Currently, for me, this is kind of a VA here, so some kind of range. And if we fail to break through, then your possible range itself is this one. Especially since we have such kind of huge imbalances here on 30 minutes also. This should be, wait, is it Sunday? This is, okay, so this is Sunday. It should be another single print, I believe. Then this should get filled first and foremost. Usually it gets visited and usually gets almost fully filled. Okay. So if this also gets mowed down, then your target will be the previous VA, which is this. we have from almost from mid Thursday until this weekend. So this is some kind of um, value area for me. Albeit we also have to include the weekends, which usually have smaller volumes, but it's still a VA. So you want to see some kind of reaction on this box. If this were to fail. But if we manage to have some kind of reaction and a strong one above our weekly view up, then my thoughts will be to traverse into this upper VA, which is our range here. Okay, so this is definitely gonna fill if that were happen and we have fully fill our single prints. Okay, so we have two confluences. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna trade in between this, but on my other account, I'm by other account I mean the system that I was talking about earlier that I will be using paper trading on this TV. I might be using extreme to extreme systems, which is this band to band playstyle. So I might get another trade opportunity and more frequencies. But for this particular that I will be taking on intraday, this is the two areas that I will be interested. Okay. So should this fails, we have this as a POI. We also have this as a previous VA. But if it way above our weekly view up, then this is our range to be considered. Okay. So for me, price should definitely have a momentum against our weekly view up. My weekly view up is my standard for today's plan. Okay. So let's go to gold. Actually, gold, we're still having a momentum, as I've said yesterday. Fortunately, we're still on above our weekly view up here, so I'm expecting another sweep here. I'm gonna extend this for a bit, and possibly another attempt to go higher here, and front run $5,000 for gold before we puke. And you have see the structure here is very clean. Actually, if you think about it, it's better to take longs here because the invalidation is very clear. Okay, so that's it for today. I don't think we have some kind of heavy news like for the economic event aside from the CPI on Friday. So I hope you enjoyed. See you tomorrow.